Welcome to another exciting new week. So today in science, we're going to start looking at force. What is force, my friends? So by definition, we're going to say force, this is the pull or push of gravity. So force is just the pull or push of gravity. Yeah? What else do we need to know about force? Force is a vector quantity. Okay, so what is a vector quantity? So by definition, we can say that a vector quantity is a quantity that has both magnitude and direction. Okay, this is a vector quantity. Now, another thing, my friends, that you have to know is force is measured in newtons. Force is measured in newtons. Okay, the symbol for newtons is N. Yeah, so those are the few things that you have to take note of. Now that we have looked at how force is measured, and the formula we're going to say force F is equal to mass times acceleration. Okay, well, you know that M is equal to the mass and A is equal to the acceleration, and F is equivalent to the force itself. Okay, now that you have looked at the definition of force, what happens to how force is measured, then the units of force, we're going to look at how force changes the position of an object. What happens to an object when force is being applied? Okay, so I'm going to say what happened to an object when force is applied. When force is applied, okay? So that's a question. What happens to an object when force is applied? So, there are three things you should take note of. What happens to an object when force is applied? So there are three things you should take note of. One, whenever force is applied on an object, one, the position of an object changes. Okay, so force changes the position of an object. Okay, what else? What happens? What else? So another thing, the effect of force on an object is that, my friend, it can change the shape and the size of an object by compressing, stretching, binding or twisting it. Yeah, get that? Then the other thing, when you apply force on an object, you change the state of motion. Okay, so if the object was moving slowly, it's going to be speed up. Okay, then remember that whenever force is being applied on an object, there is that resisting force, or that there is that resisting ability of an object, and that resisting ability, it is what we call inertia. Okay, inertia. Okay, so what is inertia? Inertia This is the quantity of matter that enables it to resist force. Okay, so inertia is just a quantity of matter that enables it to resist force. All right, so the first part is done. The second part, we're going to look at the Newton's law of motion. Newton's law of motion. Yeah. Newton's law of motion. Newton's law of motion. That is our second part.